Your artist of the week is Alexander Calder, and he was born in 1898 and he died in 1976. This is an example of one of his mobiles. So, a mobile is an artwork that hangs from the ceiling and it moves either from the actual wind itself or there's like a motor moving it. So, this one is actually titled Arc of Petals. It was made in 1941. So, maybe it is supposed to be suggesting petals blowing in the wind. This is one of his examples of his stabile. So mobiles move, stabiles, they can move. If you look right here, it's hanging right there. This could move, but it's stable because it's actually secured to the ground, right, versus hanging. So Alexander Calder was an American sculptor known for being the creator of the mobile and the stabile. So he was really the first artist to be creating artwork that was a stabile like this. And you can see the work is a little bit abstract. This one's titled Two Moons, also another stabile. So again, a mobile is a kinetic sculpture. It uses physical balance and movement. A stabile does have physical balance, but it's secured to a table. So that's him right there much later in life. And here's another one of his examples. It looks kind of like a cat. So again, his work was definitely abstract, but slightly representational. And a lot of his works actually had titles that would help you figure out what it's about. So Alexander Calder actually studied mechanical engineering as a student, but he eventually moved to Paris to study art. So when you look at his work, you can kind of see a bit of, mechanisms and design engineering. So his mobiles, they didn't actually use any mechanics to physically move. The movement was created by air using flat metal shapes painted in solid colors. So his work was made of metal. So here's an example of a mobile and one of his stabiles all in the same room. So some of his mobiles were huge. Mobiles balance themselves naturally by weight, surface area, and the length of the wire. So they have to physically balance. And many of his mobiles are huge and displayed in public spaces. If you have a chance to go to the San Francisco MoMA, Museum of Art, which is located in San Francisco, in the atrium, which is the main room that you enter when you enter the museum, you actually can see one of his large mobiles hanging from the ceiling. Alexander Calder also created wire sculptures. He called them drawings in space. So they're physical sculptures, but made of wire. So he was really one of the first artists to become known for creating wire sculptures. And this is a huge stabile that he created. So he does have some public artwork as well. And he also created over 2,000 pieces of jewelry made of brass and steel, and many of those were given as gifts to family members. In the module, you'll have access to this video clip about some of his mobiles. You can see them actually moving.